Okay, and so today's video is I'm going to quickly show you how to set an oil pump as fast as possible. A lot of videos out there are quite long, but it's really a simple process if you go through it step by step. First thing you want to do is take the slack out your throttle cable, so you've got about 3mm play. Do it by your adjuster here. Second thing you want to do, take the slack out of your oil pump cable, so the pulley is all the way back basically. Take the slack out of that one. The next thing you want to do is on your actual pulley itself, let's get in here close, see if you can see it. Yeah, so on your pulley itself, you should have a little dot around this area here. Mine hasn't got one, but my old pump did have. It's a little raised nipple on it. I've scratched a line on mine, he said, just for the video, this purpose of this video. Just so we can use that as a reference, but on your pulley you'll more than likely have a dot. It's about 10mm in from the end. So what you're looking for is on your cable setting, you will twist your throttle back looking down the curb, and that dot inside should be touching the top of the curb circle. So when that dot hits the top, you look at your pulley for reference, and your line or your nipple that sticks up should line up with this pin. Yeah, so twist your throttle so the circle goes to the top. Then on your pulley, I've scratched a line, or yours will have a nipple that should line up underneath that pin there, as you can see, and that's your first setting. I've just set mine so mine lines up okay. If it doesn't, you can adjust it using this screw. The more you tighten that up, the more your dot will come round and get them both lining up here. That's your first setting. Okay, so your second setting is going to be the distance right here in this gap, which wants to be at 0.25mm. When the pump is at its highest stroke, you can make this go up and down by operating the kickstart. You push the kickstart by hand, you'll see your pump travel up and down. And basically what you're looking for when the pump's at its highest point, this plunger is all the way up, this gap wants to be 0.25mm, somewhere around 0.25, 0.03, that'll both be okay. If your plunger's going up too high, you take the top nut off and remove the shims from underneath. Dead simple. You basically take these shims out to suit. If it's going up 1mm too high, take a 1mm shim out, put it back on, operate your kickstart and start it again. Best way to check your gap is with some feeler gauges. These are set to 0.25 and they're a nice sliding fit. So mine's set perfectly at the minute. Okay, so the last thing you want to do, especially if you've had no oil in the bike previously, is just pop the oil pipe from the side of the carb, pop that out so it's loose, put a little bit of premix in the tank and run the bike. You're looking for drips of oil to come out of this. You're basically purging it back through. You should get maybe one drip every 5 to 10 seconds. That's when the bike's idling. That's what you're looking for.